Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back into Alchemy Factory. So last episode I was fixing my advanced fertilizer, so I've got it working again. I accidentally somehow deleted this mushroom belt, but for now I'm just feeding my advanced fertilizer monstrosity with just one mushroom belt. The other thing I'm doing is I'm fixing this. So I'm going to put this filter sorter down here. Basically I have two belts, one regular, one advanced. That way I can get these to work. And then I have this as a priority merger. So the priority is the cannon, and then if there's extra, they'll continue on. But this one, for some reason, I put it in the same spot, but it's not targeting. So I've got to fix. I'm just going to move the hopper over here down. So I'm putting some lab stands, and then I'll just move the hopper down, because I should be okay over here. Let's put it down, and then let's see if I can target it, and then I'll fix the belts. Okay, so I gotta jump back up here, and I gotta jump on this corner piece, and I still cannot see it. How was I able to see it before? Did I went too far? So maybe I need it. Let's try up stands over here, maybe. I'll just go like this, and then I'll put a hopper down. And then I should be able to target it from the ground, so I don't have to keep jumping up. Yeah, it doesn't like the wall. Alright, I'm just gonna get rid of this wall. I know, house, I'm destroying you piece by piece. I'll build a better shop, I promise. Okay. I just don't know when. Alright, so I have a little bit of space here to get these to come through. Small ones, like that. Belts. Oh, I need more. Now I can do some belts. Is that an invalid position? What? Oh, did I make it too tall? Whatever. Oh man, drink some water. Alright, that'll work. Just a slight adjustment to that. Okay. So now those are getting advanced fertilizer, and then any extra on the belt is going down. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in. Oh, dang you. Nope. Transpose, like that. That's sorting for advanced fertilizer, right? Advanced fertilizer. Okay. I'll watch here for a second. There's one coming around. Oh, there's one right there. Perfect. And then this belt is making, again, this thing is making some extras. I did expand a little bit up here as well. I'm on the wrong thing. Scroll wheel. Okay. So most likely what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my Jupiter setups up here. So this is going to be my first main factory floor. So I'll probably put one of my Jupiter setups over here, because eventually I want that floor to go away, but I want to keep selling Jupiters. And yeah, anyway. So I'll have this, and then I can scale that up or down as needed. The other thing I want to work on real quick, so now that I've got this sort of working again, what I'll probably do is I'm going to turn, yeah, so this was just making these. I'm probably going to take my mushrooms out of these two, because now that I've got this big assembly over there, I'm going to turn that off. I'll let it feed through these. Yeah, the advanced fertilizers are just going back on the belt. I'll put a little box down to transpose. I'm just gonna put them back on the belt like this. Get them out of my inventory. Did I do my missions for the day? I think so. Okay.
Got it.
I want that to clean up. We just gotta remember to come over here to turn these. We're gonna go like this. Okay, let's go check our missions real quick. I think I'm good. I don't know if there's a new one. Alright, random request, Jupiter, some glass, and I've got soap on me. Grab glass first. Did end up putting another box down for glass. Not that I needed it, I just needed a place to dump my glass actually. So I just put another box down. There's plenty of inventory. 4 out of 91, that hasn't changed in a while. Alright, turn in a little request. Okay. So the other thing I really want to make is, because I feel like I'm still going to end up with extra planks, and let's go look at this, but I need charcoal, quite a few different places. Charcoal powder, more specifically, yeah, charcoal powder. it's get used almost everywhere. And then, well, guess what? To make charcoal, you use planks, you know, or to get charcoal powder, you need charcoal. To get charcoal, you need planks. So I think I want to build a really big assembly that just makes lots of charcoal powder. So I'm gonna work on that. Doesn't really matter where. I've got right now almost, yeah, these 3 boxes are full because I was trying to get this to still kind of work once I had advanced fertilizer. I wanted to make sure the logs were flowing through. So these are looking good. Yep, that one seems, it's okay. It's a little bit slower on my pulleys, which is this middle one. It's pulling from both. And then this right side is going direct to the Jupiter. This middle one is to build pulleys. This left one is to build gears. Gears is kind of this assembly here. This is all for pulleys. And then just the direct ones come around and feed it. Okay, let's look at need fuel. I can kind of cannon fuel in from anywhere. I can feed mushrooms around this way. This assembly is basically dead. Let's clean this up. This is going to give me some more logs. This was just to create pulleys, but I made all my pulley systems self-contained, so you know there's no pulleys in here. So let's make sure I don't hit the money belt on that. That's perfect. Okay, this is going to give me some logs, which I'll feed into this assembly all. It's fine. It's gonna give me stuff. Yeah. Oh, hey, look. I managed to fit it all in my inventory. It's not too many logs, actually. I will get rid of a little bit of the fiber stuff. I definitely don't want those on me. Just getting rid of a few of these like intermediaries that you don't really use to build with. Okay, so you know, it doesn't really matter. I'll just set this up in the middle. So the big thing we're gonna do is basically just keep our belt speeds contained. So we'll I think I put all my rivets away. Let's go grab some rivets. So we're gonna start working with that. I'll drop the copper off and then I'll put this down here because I won't quite need all of these. Put the logs in there as well, so we have some room for supplies. Okay, so we're gonna need, and I don't need all of this rope either. I'll need it here in a little bit once I start building my elevators. Okay, so we're gonna need a lot of nails. That should be enough. We'll see, I guess. Oh, that's soap. This is rivets. Okay, and take those, because we're gonna stack lots of crucibles. Stack up some crucibles. So that'll be the first thing we do. So I'm just going to be cognizant of which side is fuel. And then this is also one wider, so I can stack up crucibles on each side and get my output down the middle. Crucibles right here. And then what I'll probably do is I'm going to test it. And I just grab a few of that stuff. Let's put down. I'm just going to put these down for now. And then let's put... Oopsie, I am not on the right. Yeah, I need to switch that in the menus. I keep hitting somehow that button. Oh, I just skipped the day. Apologies. Okay, so this, yeah, the 15 per minute, it's the same as the other one, so okay, just take these out. Yeah, so 15 a minute, so 30, 60, 90. So from a belt's perspective, 90, 180, and then 180, this would be 210, 240, so I could feed 2 layers plus 6 or 4 of the 6. It gets a little weird from like, then I have to feed that 3rd layer twice, or I just do 2 layers per belt, or I do 1 circle per belt, and then elevator up to the next level. If there's extra, I can elevator up and elevator down on the other side. And then I could make sure I supply on each level. And then the elevators would just back up. In case one of my supplies runs dry, it could sort of switch between the levels. Because again, 30, 60, 90, 180, when I put the others on that side. Okay. And then I could feed it and then I could have catapults that feed each level, and then elevators that go up and down, so I could put catapults in the middle and then just belts that go around it. Okay, and then I could keep all my catapults to one side, and then I can keep the number of belts I need pretty tight around the outside. I'll need, actually, I will need a little bit more on this side, maybe. Because this side, I think, yeah, I'll need, because the elevators will go on this level, and then I'll have some stands for different catapult or catchers, right? So, like, I'll have a catcher here, and then have like a catcher here, you know, and then another catcher up a level higher. So yeah, maybe we'll just do that to... Oh, I could... No, that gets yeah, that gets complicated to put the catchers up there, because then you're just elevatoring it down to each level. That's the wrong button. So that's the idea. So that would, each of those would feed each level, and then like this would connect levels 1 and 2, and then another one can connect levels 3 and 4. And then I could have like levels 1, 2, 3 on that side, and then actually level 1 could, oopsie, that's so level 1 could actually go underneath the elevators for levels 2, and 2 goes to 3. Yeah, 1 goes to 2, 2 goes to 3, 3 goes to 4. And then I kind of need elevators down as well, right? Because if I feed level 3 or 4, and then I need the elevators to come down. So actually, I can make this look very nice. So, oopsie, wrong button. These go like this. Basically, that one goes underneath, and then this one, and then there's an elevator here, and then you get the idea. And then another elevator here. This is just to visualize it. Right, so those would be like my up elevators, and then I think on this side, I would need 2 rows. So I'd have the first row, second row. This would just be for like my circular belts that go around, but then I need another row that would be for the elevators, because those elevators, for example, would go up, and then... Oh yeah, the other thing I can do is we can combine those. So elevator 1 to 2 could be right there, and then you just need a little gap, right? So this would be elevators 1 and 2. I should probably just put these in the right position. I'm just trying to visualize, right? And then 1 to 2, and then I guess technically I could maybe stack these. Okay, I'm gonna rebuild it. Let's go look at our mission real quick. I think it's a new day, right? 1 mission. So we need some growth potions on it. I always hate selling those. Okay, I forgot. This is why I'm doing this side mission, so I'll go grab growth potions in a second. I really need this to make these. I need these to make this. I need this to make my growth potion, right? So, saying all the names, right? I need charcoal powder to make clay. I call them clay pellets. Clay pellets, you need those to make clay powder. You need clay powder to make growth potion. And right now, I am limited on my clay pellets. That's what's holding this whole thing up. I've got this figured out. I guess I stopped buying rock salt, which is okay. I think I was just doing it manually. Oh no, I shut it off, or it turned itself off, which is fine. I don't necessarily need to keep buying rock salt right now until I ramp up my clay production, and I need charcoal, really. I need to sort of make this self-sustaining to go up on the 4th floor, or I'll call that the first factory floor. Okay, so I did still put a little box here just for this, so I'm only gonna take what's needed. I need, how many of these? I just need 30, so split that down. Now that gives me 1 extra. That's okay. Let's turn this in, and we'll continue on our quest. Okay. Shop reputation's at 100, which is nice. Okay. Yeah, let's fix these to make them go the right direction. So, this, we'll say these are elevators up. So, yeah. And then, I guess to make it look kind of nice, Let's move this all down one. Let's move this down one. So then elevator 1 would be right here. Yeah, sure. Let's make them down elevators. And then we'll make this an up elevator. This will be an up elevator. Transform. Okay, here, let's do this. There's just enough room for this. So copy like that. I guess I don't need multiple catchers, right? I can, yeah, because I could put 2 cannons per this. Each cannon is 120, right? Each cannon is 120, so I can put 2 cannons into a single hopper, and then that max out my belt. So yeah, I won't need those. What I could do, maybe, I don't know. Okay, we'll keep doing this. I'm thinking ahead too far. So that's those, and then I needed a lab stand there, and then that's another down elevator. Yeah, each of those I think are down elevators, right? Why don't you show me the arrows? What do I need for arrows? Okay, that's weird. It doesn't, okay. And then I should also do that to make sure these get, okay. And then these, I'm gonna make everything just go counterclockwise. Whatever, I guess we're doing counterclockwise. Okay. So that's an up elevator. Let's go ahead and put our tall stands down. The short one, I believe. My perspective gets all out of whack over there. And then to make it fast, I guess if I would have had a belt, it would have been a little bit faster. But this is relatively fast. Okay, that's looking very, very nice. Oh, saving the game. Okay. Oh yeah, that's down from up above. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Okay. These are down elevators, and then those are up elevators, right? Yeah, up, down. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see what happens. I still think I'd rather have it like this, so that way each of the levels is balanced, and then the backups hopefully just happen in the elevators. That's at least the goal. We'll see how this works. Can I just select? I guess it's gonna give me everything. Whatever. Alright. I don't think we're gonna make it that tall. I think I'm just gonna keep it at 4 levels, because that's still a lot of wood to feed this thing, and then you know it's gonna consume a lot of fuel if I don't have it full of wood. I could make different versions of this maybe, so like 1 high, 2 high, 3, 4. Maybe I do that. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. I missed the corner there. Okay, let's output. I didn't think about output. I'm gonna have to move one of these. I did think about it, but I didn't think about it, you know. I think the best method is probably to extend these out by 1, and then that still sort of limits what I can do. Let's move these out by 1. Yeah, I gotta get this figured out, so copy this. Let's take these, I guess. Fix those. Did they fix themselves? I think so, maybe. So these, I'm gonna have these come over. How is this gonna work? And then, no, I need this to go down the elevator immediately, and then I'm gonna have to change all of these to, this is that whole don't use double lab stands stuff. So what'll happen here is this one, yeah, because the other ones are gonna come down up above it. Yep. Okay, so that one will come down. This will be 1 output. I'm just gonna make it long for now, and then what will happen here is this one will be another elevator, but it'll go like this though, right? And then it's gonna pull, and then as I stack these, so let's copy all of this. I'm just gonna go unnecessarily do that. Alright, what am I out of? Nails? No, it just didn't place it up. That's weird. You all saw that, right? Like, it's saying, oh, it has to be built on a heating device. Okay, I was trying to get it so it wouldn't mess stuff up. Okay, it's like small red text at the bottom, you know. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna have it be 2 high as the minimum, so then what happens is these lab stands go like this, and then the next row, I'm gonna delete that one right there at the beginning. I just like to have that so this first belt doesn't freak out. Yep, see, so that goes into the middle, and then basically the same thing, right? So the next one is like this, and it'll come down out, because each of these is 180. I could put more on here, but I can't put another stack, right? That would be 360, and I'm really far away from getting that much belt speed. I don't know if anyone has that much belt speed in this game. Yeah, because each of these is 15, 30, 60, 90, 180 for one row. And then basically each of these is 180 per belt for output. And then I just have to deal with them separately, right? So, and I probably, now that I think about it, I'm going to do a 2 high, a 3, and a 4, but I doubt I'll use the 3 and the 4. We'll see. And then I still need these to... Do I need an elevator down? I could, now that these wrap around, I could actually just elevator down from over here. I know, I could elevator down on this side, so yeah, that looks nice. I like that. Because really I'm going to have extra belts, so I could have screwed all of this over by one, and I could stack those, so I could actually make this go over one more, and then I can make it go 5 high while keeping this nice little symmetrical. And then I need a catcher for level number 4, I guess. And then 7, rotate, yeah, that's level number 4. Level 1, 2, 3, that's level 4 number high. And then I need a belt to make sure that comes out. So there's level 1 with level 2 mostly prepped. So this side, I'll just do, yeah, because this is going to get blocked anyway. So, do I even need these? I don't really need these, so I just need them there. And then I'm going to need stands there. And then we'll just do little ones, because I always shoot myself in the foot. Hey, guess what? I have planks galore over here. But really, what I should have done is put an extra belt here so I can turn those off, so it's not stealing from my Jupiter production, but it's okay. Okay, it goes like that. This will get another elevator, and then I'll put this here to, because this is going to be the same for all of them basically. And then I collapsed my design, so I won't need, I won't need these, because I'm not going to put any elevators up and down on this side. I'm only going to have my stands basically. Need to put stands right there, and then this is my base level elevator. Pay attention to where my mouse is. Oh, that's going to be an issue for level number 4. Level number 4 will have to come out this way and then down over here. So level number 4 will actually get, yeah, so that sort of limits me, because I can't, because that belt is 3, so this belt will be level number 4, and then it'll just, what am I doing? I'm doing these. I'll make this a little bit shorter. Level number 4 will be, I need a couple of these like this. That's 1 too high, which is okay. And then I need to visualize where level number 4 is going to be, so it'll come out. You go that way. Okay, now this is not going to work, but what I can do is for now, so that's level 1, level 2, level 3, yeah, this is level, and then I can actually use that one, which is nice, so let's take those out, and then we need an elevator out at the bottom, and at the top. Okay, so that's level number 4. Now let's get the belt for level number 1 fixed. So that's belt level number 1, wraps around, very nice, very nice. And let's finish wrapping belts. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna, it works, but you gotta be very careful. I've got to make sure that it's not connected underneath. So the issue is when I do my belt track from over here, that means I want to connect it to whatever it is over there. So I've got to fix these belts basically. So this belt, I go like this, And then I thought you could, man. That's gonna... It's fine. I could either get rid of... No, I like my round robin. I'm just gonna put a gap in there. It's a little bit annoying, but it's not that big a deal. I'll just put another gap. Because I really like having this round robin idea so that any... I don't have to worry about like which one of these am I feeding. I can just make sure I'm putting 2 into each one. Yep. We'll just do it. Alright, so from right here, we will copy. And then I just find it easier to do it this way. Okay, that's fine. And then transpose. Let's see if transpose did anything, but yeah. See, that's how you do it. Okay. I might be able to salvage this. I just gotta be really careful, and then I gotta drag it that way. Okay, I was like, I knew there was a way to do it, I just didn't figure it out. I just figured it out. Okay, you have to drag it to tell it intention, so I'll put this belt down first, and then show you guys what I meant if you didn't catch it the first time. So yeah, normally if I just put a belt... Oh, I gotta put these things down. Let's put our crucible stackables. Like I said, we'll do level 2 level first, and then I'll save this as a blueprint. And then, did that build it? No. What am I out of? I'm out of rivets. I need lots of rivets. Okay, I got plenty. I'm actually doing okay with rivets. All right, let's see what the day's like. Do a mission. Well, get rivets, then do a mission. Really like to see that. I've got my Jupiter's working, which means I'm selling Jupiter and I'm selling these. So that whole, like, building that monstrosity of advanced fertilizer guaranteed this, 300 silver per day, at least. And then I can add more, actually. I can put more mushrooms into the system. Well, I need to deal with the planks first. Alright, so 700, basically 702. 701.5 versus 3. So, almost 300 profit, 290. Alright, so rivets are that box. Let's see what our mission is. Bulk order, very nice. I don't like seeing that though. Okay, yeast upstairs. Steel and bricks are down here, and then the rest of it I gotta go upstairs. So steel, what is that, gears? Steel gears is the bottom box. That's only 80. I've got 210. Let's get rid of our copper coins. Bricks are behind me, are here. Bricks are in this big box. It's enough bricks. Okay, yeast powder and growth potion. We'll go this way. We have this staircase. So, okay, this is slowly backing up. Oh man, that's a lot. Okay. I don't think that's quite enough. Yeah, I need a little bit more. So I've got to do that. That's... Oh no, it's only 60. That's right. That's plus... That is 60. Okay. And yeast, I have... What is that? That's not that. That's chamomile. That's salt. Where? Oh, I think it's over here. This box. Yeah. And it's backing up, which is good. That's alright, whatever. I got extras already running. Okay, bulk order is always really good money. Okie dokie, let's finish this up. So I am liking this quite a bit. So what I was talking about, let me put my stackables down. Crustable, delicious, yummable, stackable belts. Just kidding. Okay, so is this the right way? Yeah, those are the right way. Yeah, see, why doesn't that work? See, if you select this, it shows you the arrows. If I mouse over those, it doesn't show me the arrows. That's another visual faux pas. And if I drag that way, it works perfectly fine, and I can have my belts next to each other and they don't interfere. Copy paste, sometimes it'll happen. Technically, I don't need that, because level 4 is coming out right here. So level 1, 2, 3, level 4. So this will be saved as basically my first system. I may also want to put it so I have an alternate input down here. So if I want to feed some planks from the ground. Oh, that's not the right way. Yeah, that's visual as well. So I tried to push transform while I was already holding down the mouse button from the first time. So rotate. I could feed in from there. And then that can, oh, come on, that can feed. No, you can do it. There you go. So that's just another way I can feed in some material. That'll feed the first 2 levels. Okay, so let's save this as a, what is this? 180, 360 output, 2 belts, 360 output, 2 belts. H. Okay, so this is charcoal. Oh, you know what? I totally messed up. This is just biscuits. I need to grind the biscuits down. I guess, yeah, these are just making the biscuits. I'm gonna need a whole, basically similar setup, but yeah, so these, because I really do want charcoal to be the main output. I don't want the little charcoal biscuits, I want charcoal powder, so the advanced grinders do double the speed. Where am I making some? Right here. So basically, I just need 1 set of, so these are still going to be, yeah. So I just need 1 per, each of these belts is up to, well, no, because the output is set, right? The input is variable. The input could be up to 240, but that's just to back these up and guarantee that. And then which way am I doing these? Is this is elevatoring down, so down, and then this one's coming down from an upper level, so it's going in a circle. It's gonna feed the lower levels before, yeah, so the lower levels are gonna get fed before the upper levels, so this is, but then it's gonna steal from the lower levels and bring it back up. Should I switch these around? So that's why originally I was thinking of putting those on that side, because these are just gonna walk all the way up to the top, right? It's just gonna take from there, then go up a level, take from there, go up a level, take from there, go up a level. And then these are going to, I guess it's gonna prioritize the upper level. This is gonna go up to the top level. These come out here. There's nothing to go there, so now it's coming out here. So it's gonna prioritize the top level first because I have them coming out on this side. I could try to flip it, so then it's, I think that's worth it. Oh, I hate my brain sometimes. It's like I want to make stuff exactly perfect. Okay, so to make this easy, I need to put this here so I can basically select just this line. I need to come over here and fix it. Okay, so basically we are going to swap these. So essentially what I can do is copy this. Okay, thank you. Copy this. It will, and then I want it so that there's a 1 gap between them. So I want it like, but why am I missing? Okay, yeah, no, it's like that over there because there's a 2 gap on the first one, so that is fine. And then now I need to move this over. So this will be like that, like that, like that, like that. This stuff is all extra. Okay, so now if I do this, so this one is going in. So it'll go up first, and then it'll come over to this level, and then it'll come out, right? So it might skip a couple of furnaces, but then it's going to basically prioritize anything on that level. You know, it'll go up, but then it'll come back down. It'll go up, and then come back down. Yeah, so those are the end belts. And then I had to put, gotta switch this to basically be stands. So let me, these are gone for sure, but I need a belt. I need a belt right there for that. Oh no, it goes right here. Yeah, that belt goes there, and then I don't need these belts, right? So that looks like this, and then this third one, I have to rebuild it. So let me take this one off. That goes like this, and then basically I'm rebuilding these. Nope, I'm rebuilding this, that there. Oopsie, putting this. I'm getting like a lot of visual glitches today. Oopsie. X, shift those. Okay. Now that should be good. So this is our belts. So I just flopped the order. So I think I'm gonna like this much better. I mean, I could have done an A/B test. It's too late now, but I could have done like an A/B test where I had one set up one direction, one set up the other. Okay, lots of blue belts. That's good. Everything's connected. And then I had it set up like this. Not that it matters. I could do it either way, but I need those back. See how all of those hoppers on the back are not blue, and then now they're all blue, so everything's connected. And then this is showing me my arrows. I'm just going to look at the arrows for a second. So yeah, it's going in the elevator there. Good. Down, yeah, in, down, in, up. So it'll go up first, but then it'll come back down a level. So it's going to prioritize the lower levels first, and then the up elevators might get stuck, but then it'll prioritize the lower levels until the upper level frees up. So, yep. That is doing what I want. Okay. I feel good that they're all connected. I probably should test it, and then I'm just going to get a whole bunch of stupid biscuits coming out, but how much did I put in there? I don't want to feed it this other junk, so let's take those out. I guess I could just put, because I got to get rid of these logs anyway, so let's start with getting rid of some logs. We'll do that. I'm gonna, hey look, you're backed up on the belt kind of nicely. Let's do that. And what side is easy to feed from? This side is. Okay. Feed from this side. Oh, because I didn't connect that belt. I did connect it, but it didn't get connected. Okay. And then you really didn't get connected again? I don't know how that got broke, because I swear I fixed it. Okay, so it'll feed that first furnace. This will start feeding all of these furnaces. Obviously, this is barely, you know, this is set to do 180. I'm doing 30. 3 out of 18 is pretty abysmal. 1 out of 9. A little less than, or a little better than 10% of its total throughput. So I don't even know if we'll see, yeah, these will get fed here, and then those are down elevators, right? Because that's an up elevator. Yeah, so that's the thing I like. So this will get fed here, and then the one after it is a down elevator. So if I feed this level, this is a down elevator, so it's not going to instantly steal whatever I put on this level and shoot it up a level. So that's why I wanted to flip these. I guess I could have moved these over one, so they were over here, and then I'd have to shift everything over one, but anyway. This is working good. Alright, we're starting to get our biscuits. It's prioritizing the first level. Again, it's, you know, some of it will go to the second level, but okay, so let's think about the setup. So for every 2 of these, I basically need 1 grinder, so I need 6 grinders per level. And then I'll probably set them up this way, and then what I might do is actually, to make this nice and linear, is I'm gonna do this with an elevator up. Yeah, I can't put it there because it's, I have a belt in the way. I have to put it, I could have stopped up 1 higher and then belted it around and then down. This doesn't matter because I'm gonna end up with belt out here, so let's do this. I just want to make it so this side is nice and scalable as well. And then the output will basically come out on this side instead of this side. So what I'll end up doing is I may add a 7th grinder just to make sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I put 7 down just to be sure that this doesn't ever back up. And then I need grinders. These are now stackable. I guess the old ones are stackable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, look at that. And then now these are my charcoal outputs if I had some wood. what I'm gonna do is, yeah, I can do the. No, it's just gonna mess me up. This is gonna be painful, but we'll do that. I'll put a new box like this so I can turn it off and on as needed. Okay. Put a couple down, give it all of those. I'll take a couple. Okay. I'll fix the other boxes later. Alright, so now it's not too bad. So this just, I mean, I could maybe, it doesn't matter. This is fine. And then I just need some of these guys. Let's make this belt a little bit longer so I know which level is which. Okay, now we will copy all of this. Yes, I know. That's level number 2. And then I gotta finish these. Now that this is kind of just part of the build, I can finish these. I don't really mind having all 4 levels be part of the build. Yeah, I don't mind that. I'm gonna just build all 4, and then that way these, because these, as soon as I connect these, it's gonna mess stuff up. So I'll build all 4 of these. It doesn't matter. I keep flip-flopping. I'll save this as one system, and then we'll build up the next levels, and then I'll save the next one as a system. So let's save it from... I'm glad we tested it, and I've tested why, so that's, oh, that's fine. Yeah, there's nothing for you to go to, so you're just blocking an elevator, which is expected, because I don't have a 3rd story. Yeah, that's fine. I don't mind having a couple 4 pieces in an elevator or whatever it is. Very, very good. Then, yeah, it's fine. I kind of want that little dovetail to stick out, so it's like a shirt tail. Okay, this is under that. Just to save it.
Right.
Okay. So this is gonna be, what do we have here? 30, 60, 90, yeah, 180, so 360, 2 levels, FH. So this is now actually charcoal powder. This is 2 levels of output up to 180 per minute on each level. Fuel input 2 levels to the lowest levels for hopper cannons, 4x cannons. Okay, and then this is a dense charcoal output, 2 levels. Dense charcoal. 360 per minute, 360 per minute, 2 levels. Trying to make these shorter, because it circles around. When you're looking at your builds, if you have long names, then you lose the beginning of it. So that just circles a little bit. I could probably get rid of. I could probably do this to shorten it. I don't need that. I don't need those. And then now when I look at this, that fits perfectly. That's the exact right amount. Okay, let's build the next layer. What happened to my build? Dude, I pushed F and not T. Why did it kill most of my build? Oh my goodness. I wish I could submit that as a bug. I feel like this has happened to me before. Where, I don't know, okay. And it must have been how, like, that belt got broken. These belts are broken. Dude, I'm gonna take a break. I need to go work out, eat some food. This is, I need to fix this. I'm gonna lose my train of thought. It's great. Let's get some nails, because the belts are all correct in here, so I'm just gonna take down what's upstairs and rebuild it. It looks like the blueprint's correct. I'm gonna pause and do a save. Okay, I'm gonna unload a little bit more. Let's put those in there. So let's take all of this down. I don't know what it was doing. It's really frustrating. And let's build latest. I feel better about this build. What is this doing? This is giving me charcoal. Where am I going to need charcoal? I'm going to need charcoal over on this side. I'm going to need it back there. Again, I can kind of cannon charcoal. I don't know how much of this I'm going to need, but do I want to block this area right here? Kind of do. Maybe I leave a little bit of space for like cannons and stuff over there. And then I can use this. Yeah, I think so. So I'll put it... I don't want to accidentally start grabbing money. And do I almost want like a left version, right version. Yeah, I'm just going to put it right here. This is fine. I did not... Okay. Yep, that was... I'll have to resave it. I need to... Yeah, that's a bit of an oversight for sure. These are pretty dense, and I almost like having space in between, so I'm going to see what I did for the day, and then I'll fix this. Okay, that's still good. So that's better. 250 plus 60, so yeah, still 300 with all of that fixing we did a couple days ago in the game. With the quest rewards... It's basically 725 versus 348, so very profitable. Whatever that is, 400 profits. Okay, let's get this belt fixed. Don't connect into the middle. Let's get this belt fixed. Okay. So now I can belt in like that, and then, yeah, it's sort of annoying. Do I want to try to fix this? I think so. That's the wrong button. Let's make this... Oh, that's unfortunate. I forgot I was that close to the edge. Okay. Let's not fall off the edge this time. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with that one, but I do want to give myself a little bit of space in case I want to do any belt magic to get fuel end. Okay, those are connected. They're not connected in the middle. That's good. So basically, I could put... I'm going to do it like that, and then I'll set it up so that these hoppers are available like this again. So, or I could do something different over here, just like belt it in directly, which is what I might do here. Then I don't mind this backing up. What am I out of? Planks again? Okay. I'm gonna bring... We'll see if I can grab all of these planks. There's a lot of planks in here. Let's clean up after ourselves. Okay. Let's save this. So let's look at all of our belts, make sure. Yeah, so the other blueprint was correct. I don't know what was going on when I tried to save it. Why it freaked out on me. Okay, this is sort of my random input of belts. I kind of, now that it's set up like this, and I kind of want this side to be close, I might, do I want to rotate this? I do want to rotate this, so I want it to be like that. And then I can do whatever. So this not correct. This is not correct. I don't know what's going on anymore. No, that's correct. Dude, those belts, man, they're tripping me out. Alright, so I'll put my extra wood box over here, and I can plumb it in if I want to. So let's put the box back down, and I'll put some planks in here. Take some planks back out, organize. Let's save this. So I will save it. Let's put that like that. Okay. I'm gonna save it from right there, and I need to come all the way over here. Okay. So now, right, dense 362 levels, lowest confirm. Okay. Let's bring up the blueprint just to make sure. Blueprint. Okay, so that's the old one. Delete this one. Build. Inspect it and make sure it looks good. Those belts look good. Those arrows there look good. Belts aren't touching in the middle. Belts aren't touching. Those hoppers look good. Down, up, 10. So far, yeah. I I think it saved everything correctly. Okay, I feel good about that. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna pause for a few minutes. Alright, so let's build level 3 and save it again. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, now it did. Oh, it is missing stuff. I don't know if that was. I gotta resave it as level 2. Because I'm missing these. I think those were missing originally, because I remember being able to see on too far. So, need to add those and then resave it. Yeah. That's the loop around. Okay, and those aren't touching. Alright, let's resave it. Unless it's doing it where it's breaking it as I save it. Okay. Removes the not green on. Q. Removes the not green one. Okay, there we go. That's proper. Alright, so now we can build next. That's the outside. That's the inside. And then we see how many ingots, I think, or rivets. It looks like I should have it. Okay. Am I out of stone, of all things? Okay. Let's go downstairs and get some stone. I do know I have stone over here. I'll just go to these boxes. Where's that? This box. Okay. Take some stone. Let's continue on. I need one more of these over here. From outside to inside, yep. And then now this one goes like this to there. Perfect. And then the outside, let's start over here. Again, go counterclockwise for some reason. How I decided to do it this time. Okay, that looks good. Not touching. This is level 3 now, so level 3 has its input connected. That's 2 elevators are connected. Now for output will be right there, and then I basically can copy this level if I get the right command. Copy this level, and then when I copy it, it's gonna put an extra belt to the right, which is fine. Yep, I want it to be like that so I can kind of visually see which level. And we are good to save level number 3. Now let's just double check. Yep, that should be just that simple. So let's do so now 360 and 180. What is that? 540? Yeah, 540. It's like snowboarding. You gotta think of how many turns you're doing. Alright, so this is now 540, so very similar description. And let's go like this. Yeah, it's still okay. So now 540, 3 levels of output on each level, fuel input, 3 lowest levels for hoppers, 6 cannons. Okay, now let's do the same thing again. Build number 4. Don't need that. Yep. Okay. So that's level number 4. Technically, I don't need these. Let's make it nice and clean. Those are all connected. I didn't check, but yeah, these all have their little belt divider thingies. Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do these manually. I don't want to try to automate this side because I feel like that you could mess up. What am I out of nails again? Yeah, lots and lots of nails. There's a hole in the floor for here. This side is nails. I'll take it from these boxes. Let's see, I think I have a mission, so let's see what the mission is. Random request. Oh, man, more growth potions. Turquoise is down here. I'm gonna need more rivets. So turquoise is in this box back here. How many of these do I need? Oh, I didn't pin it. I think it was only 30 or 40. I'm gonna pin it 20, even worse. Alright, I'm gonna put most of these back if I can. Oh, it's already full. Well, I can put some on the shelves. Okay, and then growth potion is gonna be painful again. So all of this is to really ramp up. You know, it looks excessive, but you need charcoal for a lot of stuff. And this is how you get a lot of charcoal. Obviously, you feed it with planks. But my plank production could be from mushrooms, right? I could have 2 of those mushrooms to feed one of these hoppers, and then it'll spread out between, you know, 2 levels. Like probably 3 of these mushroom lines could feed the 2-level system properly, I think is how that math works out. Okay, we were building these. Do that, and again we go counterclockwise for some reason. That always bugs me, man. Just pick the belt direction it's already going. Wait, did I misjudge my... Or is this only level... Oh no, because I still gotta put it level 4. Duh, this is level 4. But that's going to level 5. 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Yeah, these aren't needed. Those are... Do I want a level 5? I kind of do, but then I kind of do. Because those are there. I just need to add another hopper, which would be like this, like that. But then, yeah, because that's elevator up, elevator down. I guess just with that little bit of shenanigans, that's ready to go. Now, the issue is, kind of issue. Can I put the tunnel down? No. Can I will need to reroute. No, because level 5 will go on top of this. Level 5 will go on top of that and then go down. Okay. I guess we're gonna make a level 5 version of this. How freaking cool is that? That is awesome. Small stands. So now this will connect to there, which connects to there. Now we'll connect up. Oopsie, that is definitely not the right one. We need stackable. Oh yeah, I was grabbing health potions, growth potions. I guess I wanted to finish this level first. Right, I suppose. Yeah, dude, my supply is so weak. Okay. Split it. Yeah. Okay. Really got to get this finished. That's everything. So let's take our shortcut and see. I think, and I'm going to need more rivets upstairs for this stuff. Let's take those. I'm already running this direction. This is the wrong staircase. That's okay. I can parkour. Okay. So yeah, level 5 is going to be tricky, but I can... build it like this, and then it'll go like this, and then I'll just have to split it. And then these have extra output, because I only need 6, but I added a 7th just to make sure that the belts don't back up. And then these divide amongst themselves, so, you know, unless I manage to overload all 5 hoppers on this 5-level build. And then I probably need to... I don't want to necessarily feed itself, but there's probably room here to add in a little bit of extra. You know, get the charcoal out and burn it. I just want to look at that real quick. I don't think I'm gonna do it, but so these. Oopsie. What's going on? Oh yeah, 'cause that's a byproduct. So yeah, it takes an anthor. I'm kind of curious if I can put an anthor on top of these fans. Yeah, it's not really worth it though. I would just build a separate blast furnace down here, a little small one, and then because my output's over here, I don't want to try to like put a grinder up there. Because I'm already prioritizing the lower levels. Okay, so this is now 4 levels, 720 output potentially, and then we'll do level 5. That looks good, and then this will get saved at 4 levels. This will be 720 potentially, which is astronomical, really. This can take up to 8 cannons, and this is 4 levels. 4 levels of output up to 180 on each fuel input. So 4 lowest levels for hoppers. Okay, let's do a level number 5, shall we? A little mambo number 5. Now the belts will be a little different, so I'll go like that. And then now I can copy this again. I need Oh, this, I need lap stands first. Yeah, because otherwise I have to copy 2 levels and it gets weird. I just need this. What am I missing? Planks. Put them in here. Okay, yeah, don't connect. That's good. Okay. Let's do this and one of those. Look at that size, levels of crazy output. Then that turns into a little staircase. As if I needed a little staircase, because I kind of do. Okay. I feel like I'm gonna run out of nails again. We shall see. Good. That's good. And then I gotta put the elevator in, and so I need it to go up to. So I doubt. Oh, almost. I know, I need it to go right there because it's got to come to that level. These are going to go this way into that elevator. Then now I got to look down, put an elevator in. The elevator is going to go out at the bottom, and it shows me the arrow that, oh, that's the wrong, out at the bottom. 3 that way. I wish I could see it turn blue, but it turned itself, so that's connected. Okay, so that's the output. And then the belts again, I'm gonna just go counterclockwise, keep it consistent, because I set up my elevators to work that. No. Go. There you go. You go like that. Now let's see if we have enough riveties. Bronze rivets. Yep, should have enough. 4 per. Oh, okay, never mind. Just freaking myself out because I don't see any like elevators and stuff. So, dude, this thing is a monster. I don't even know. I feel like this is gonna require. I mean, this is going for upstairs, and I feel like this is gonna require my whatever this is, dynamite, blasts, whatever, black powders. Yeah, I feel like this thing is gonna require that. Let's do some calculations. That's 3000 P. I've got 12 per layer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 12 per layer. Those consume 6p. I need 12 is 72p per second per layer, and there's 5 layers. Just double check my math. 6 times 12 is 72p per second per layer, and then 5 layers. That's 360p per second. Plus the furnace itself, which I think is like 6 or 4, and it's not too bad. So, when all of your consumption is 364p per second, is almost negligible. That's less than 1%. It's just over 1%. All right, let's see how our profit is. Here we go. Jupiter's looking good. Yeah, this is good. A lot of Jupiter. Mushroom spores are doing good. Basically 750 versus 331 expenses is really profitable. Basically I need 364p per second with all of this if I do all 5 levels. These only consume when they're active, so again my belts kind of prioritize lower levels. It'll feed basically a few furnaces over here until it gets to the down elevator, and then it goes down again. So it'll go up, it'll feed a couple furnaces, and then it'll go back down, or at least 50% of it will, or 33. And then I do have those smaller builds that aren't as high, but 360p value is, you know, when you look at this, that's crazy. It's consuming a whole bunch of those per second. You know, when you look at this, not so bad, 360 per second, you're still consuming 2 of these per second. So to really do all 5 levels, this is an upstairs build where I have that black powder working. So let's save this because I don't think I have a level 5 yet. I'll save it from over here. Yep, that's the right spot. Come over here. I don't want the box. Let's just double check. Yep, looks good. H. 5 levels. Another 180 is 900 per minute. So this is 5 levels of output. All 5 levels for hoppers. You know, 10 cannons input, 2 per hopper. The elevator setup does prioritize the lower levels to be maxed out. You guys, that is awesome. All right, so I might destroy this and just put a 2-level down, or maybe I'll just, because maybe we'll plug in some wood and see how it does, and then what I need to do is probably just take all of these and combine them into some boxes. So I really probably should feed itself as well, or make sure it has supply. Do I have, let's look at that real quick. So I need to, yeah, it's kind of annoying, and then this is very inefficient if I remember, and then I have to regrind it.
Good idea.
Yeah, maybe not. This has got excess fuel. I feel like maybe it's gonna mess stuff up. What is this process doing? Is this process making coke? And then maybe I just use this. Is the coke getting added here? And that's, yeah, coke. That's taking coke powder for. Oh yeah, these need coke powder specifically. That's why. Is this outputting coke powder? Oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I should just cannon up money, but I guess I put it too close. I know it is making coke powder, it's just limited. So what I think I'm gonna do, because I'm getting it from here, I'm gonna adjust this box so I can have 2 or multiple cannons. So we'll go like this, and then I can have one like that, and like that, and like that. I don't think I'm going to use them all, but okay. And then I need one over here for making those. And then I'll take this one over here, that. Excellent. Okay, let's plug in some wood, shall we? Let's see what this monstrosity can do, all 5 levels. Alright, kind of excited now. I'm gonna need to fix the output very soon. Inventory, organize. Let's see. Okay, there's another 1,400 planks. Let's fill this box up. Go grab more planks, and then I'm gonna need to fix the output. I guess I should have took one of the other boxes off. That's completely full. Oh yeah, this is broken again. Broken again, dude. I am frustrated. Multiple levels broken. There's a freaking, I don't know. Maybe my build really was broken. Well, this will be the test. Make sure my belts are actually circling around, and we should start to see stuff going up to the 2nd level. I don't want to fall off the map. I'm about to fall off. Let's crouch. Okay, we got some coming up to the 3rd level, and then again, yeah, they go back down. So until that 1st level gets full, and it's not going to really fill the 1st level, because, see, that output is broken. Dude, it's in every single build. My goodness, this is going to be very hard to fix. That is going to be very hard to fix. So that whole nightmare I had is actually broken. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's turn this off. Oh my goodness. Well, at least level 1 will back up and it'll start moving to level 2. Alright, let's get some output. Okay, this is gonna be a big project. Maybe I do it off cam. I don't know. Alright, I'm just gonna put some boxes down. Boxes. Let's go like that for now. But that's right, it doesn't. I need to put these other boxes down. I mean, I could put those down for here. We'll just do this. I'm gonna do, so I gotta do, what am I running out? Blanks? Yeah, except put it all in here. Okay. This is frustrating. Yeah, there's basically, I need to take this out, to take that out, and then I need to try to fix those belts. So there's a couple of belts in there that are not facing this direction, and then now I think I can take this, put it back in there. I just gotta get to the, okay, I think that fixes it for this build. Yeah, those are coming out now. Okay, alright. Maybe not a big deal, so I need whatever other box here. Man. Alright, well, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Maybe I only ever use build number 5. Let's go. I need to, I at least need to edit these. So, edit, star, broken, need to fix output, belts. Okay. Let me edit these real quick. This should be quick. So edit, put a star, shift enter, up arrow, control V, edit. Oh, nope. That's annoying. It's like some overlay nonsense. I need to turn that off somehow. I think it might be. Oh, nope. This one is the working one. Dang it. Okay, I'll fix that last so it shows up at the top of the list. That one's actually working, but tab works. Just shift tab doesn't. Enter, nope, enter is not. And then, oh nope, tab does not tab like in documentation. Oh, it tabbed, but then it doesn't tab again to confirm. Okay, this one actually. So this one I wanted to edit last. Edit. I'll say level 1 fixed. Level 1. Fixed. Level 1. Oh, I gotta save it again actually. So let's copy this. Did I save it? No, because it's still green. So I'm gonna leave that there for a second. But I need to save this again. It's gonna save all those boxes. I'm just gonna do this to get rid of. This, give it all to my inventory, which is fine. And then I can put all of it in there because I was fixing all those belts. Here, I'll do that after. I just want to save this real quick, and I want to go on to making clay pellets because that's growth potions. They're awesome, but they are not optimal by any means. So I need to save this. This is really to feed clay, and then clay is gonna feed growth potions. And then I'm gonna start. I need to do the prototype down here and then build a condensed version because I'll come back to that in a second. Let me save this. I'm getting ahead of myself again. F and then H. Okay. Now when I come in here, that one is the top one. This one is the broken one. Okay. So for full throughput, basically, I still need to double this up. Actually, it's more than full throughput. It's been a little while since I've done the math on these. I'm not going to worry about the math right now. I know I need to increase clay. So this was to make mushrooms, I believe. Let's look at our clay production real quick, and that'll probably hopefully wrap up this episode. Get some better clay going. So we need some sand. I think I have a decent sand production, but basically I need twice as much sand. Oh yeah, I can get mushrooms and use the planks to feed this. So I may. Oh yeah, planks just get catapulted in. That's right. So I can put more mushrooms down over here, catapult the planks over. Let's see where I could fit these, and this is getting to be too far. And the other, yeah, this is good. This is like a huge, I feel like I'm always gonna have planks around. Like these are sorting. Why are these getting backed up? Those are not getting basic fertilizer. No, this is yeast. Yeast is finally slowing down. Okay, well, what do I have? I have 2 of these feeding that. I don't really need 2 anymore, right? Because this is 30, but it's also 30, 60, 75 yeast. 30, 60. What am I missing? This is supposed to get soap. Am I short on soap again? I'm short on soap again. That's the issue. Soap is not coming in. Soap is not coming in because these are not getting. Okay, it's a big circle. All right, I have those getting fed from this. This is. I'll just take these, and I need to go fix my soap. This is built around these things. These are not coming in, so that's why this one's not working. Gosh, I'm gonna fall. All right. So I will need to feed this with a lot of planks. I do have some extra for now. So what I think I'm going to do is we'll get sand. I'm getting, this isn't really set up properly. I might do a small dedicated sand production. I don't think I have one up here. I don't know if I have a blueprint. I guess I should always check that first. That's all soap. And then where do I have any sand? I don't think I ever saved like a small sand production system. I mean, ideally, I guess the nice thing to do would be to use this sand. Where am I saving the sand? Right now it's just going over here. And it's going through all of these, mostly because I wanted to see what each of these are. See if these get backed up. I don't have sand flowing. Okay. I need some extra sand. Let's go look downstairs to see. Sand is over here in this clay production, and then maybe I just make, basically I can copy my thing upstairs and just make it do sand, and then I'll just use half as many grinders. Okay, I guess we're going on another side quest. Alright, so let's see what materials we're missing. I have a little bit of room. I might just put it back here against the wall, because this is generally self-contained. I'll leave a little bit of a gap when I put belts. So that's against the wall. That's a one gap. Oh no. Yeah, I think I can't see. Yeah, those don't turn red. It's really frustrating. Obviously those turn red. So that's touching, and then, sorry, that's touching. That's a belt. That's a one gap. Okay, I'll come over here. So I'm looking at the right. I think roughly right here, and then that's output. This is output, which combines. So these are my sand outputs from over here, and that, yeah, I was buying and catapulting the rock salt to keep, I don't know, I guess to save space, make this more condensed. Just catapulting my rock salt over. This is, I still have some production here. It's all backed up. That's it. That one's really expensive. This one will be a lot cheaper. So I'll probably just try to catapult some money over. Or I do the same thing. I just catapult rocks over, because that'll be, rocks are cheaper than money. And then I don't mind these getting 3 per, but let's see, 20 per minute. And then I need to do, how do I want to do this? I could stack this right now, or just take half of it. I might feel like half is enough. Sorry, I'm gonna go downstairs. I think it's 20 per minute with 4 grinders. So these are 20 per minute stone, and then 2 big grinders is 10 per minute each. Sorry, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 240. So that's what this is set up for. So this is max sand per belt at 240. Max sand per belt at 240. I could. What I'm thinking about is basically I move it so that these belts, instead of going that way, they go this way, and then I just need a little bit of space like that, and then I can come out this way. And then the thought process here is basically, because that's max speed, max speed, and then these are 10 per minute, and I'm gonna need a lot of these, so maybe because I need two, I can only do 2 there. If I go like from like right here, let's see, how many is this? 12, and that's just half of it. Would be to right there. About it. Rearrange inventory. What am I doing? So, yeah, each of those is separate. I'm gonna need the sand over here. Maybe I should move that back here. I think so. I'll put this box here. Yeah, that is going to make more sense, and then I can get money and rocks under the belt a little bit easier. I still have to get a whole bunch of logs to this thing, but I'll get to that later. Box, I'm just going to put that right here for now. What am I putting in here? This stuff. Yeah, okay. And then, that's right, I was going to feed. I have some extra. I'll just feed that in there. That'll go through those last 2. I think there's enough room for me to maybe, because what I might do is basically, I'm going to have it on one side, and then I'll probably just lift it up. So the thought process I have is I kind of want to combine everything to one belt first and then bring it out. All right, let's see what we did for the day. So we're still doing really good on our Jupiter production. So all of my extra, the shop gets full first, and then any extras go to the knowledge altar. This is still about the same. 600 is 216. So 330 there just from that stuff, which is really good. It's basically 628 or something like that. 625. So over 320 profit. Very, very good. Yeah, what I'm thinking about, because I kind of want all of these to be combined first. I mean, this is only half of it, so I don't have to worry about the belts too much. But what I'm thinking, let's just do this for now, for a second.
Down.
Because it's either what I'm thinking about is basically like that, and then everything will be combined. So as I build these out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, I just had a different thought, and I just wanted to visualize it. 10, 11, 12, so that's all 12. I need it from the bottom level. Okay, so what I'm thinking is basically like this, combined it all. I don't know if it really matters, but I'd just rather have it combined, and then maybe I do like I did before, where I add an extra so I have more capacity for throughput, and then the belt speeds won't matter. So I kind of like that idea. Oh, come on. Nope. I will move it down one. The belt goes like that. And then I can add an extra down here. Okay, so I want to add an extra. And then for these, basically what I'm thinking is, because these are already all combined into one, and then I'll just basically lab stand these down. And then I'll have another row on top. Right, so those will go like that. And then, yeah, as far as throughput goes, I don't fix the belts. So I'm going to copy this bottom first. Am I out of steel gears? Okie dokie, let's go get some steel gears. So there's way over here in this corner. Okay, let's go to this staircase over here. And that, yeah, I'll see how wide this is. So right now, it's basically, oh, and I didn't get my gap correct. It's going to be about 2 wide, and I kind of have enough space. Not really. Might be able to sort of squeeze it in. And then I basically need to keep these outputs together. Well, I don't need to keep them together, but I'm going to have them be in the middle. And that might line up with this. It's almost going to fit. Yeah, I'm definitely not moving that. I mean, the output. Okay, so this goes like this, and then I do want it to be right there, like that. That still gives me my 2 gap, whatever. Can I fix it from over here? That'll go this way. Can't quite see. Alright, we're just gonna take these off. Get this sorted out and fixed. Go like that. Yeah. That's fine. And then I gotta change this top belt direction. That one I do have to change. That one, I can't really do anything different about it. So this one goes like that. And then belt this. Do I have an extra, or am I missing one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. No, we got lucky number 13. Oh yeah, because I just had the one extra was on that side. Okay, so now let's see if I have enough gears for this. Up a level. Let's go up a level. Okay. There's like right arrow or right caret, left caret to go up a level, down a level. Okay, so that is all the sand output, and then I basically can combine it to most likely the middle. I might copy this real quick to see. This is 240 sand output, or 480 sand output. let's do this. I just want to see the sizing of this. So obviously, yeah, I need to move those, but I might be able to kind of tuck it in here, but I can't tuck it in further. I was hoping to like kind of get it in there, but I would have to... Actually, it might be worth it. Yeah, I think to get this to fit into this space, so I'll save this as a partial build. So let's save this real quick as a partial build. So let's do an FH. This is going to be, what is this? Sand. And then I can use this for like diamond production and stuff, where is just the regular old sand, plain old as day sand. Okay. I don't know why I use different colors. So this is flat sand, 480 per minute, 1 level. So this is basically a left and right side with common rock belt, and the middle needs output belts based on design, all grinders are spread, S-P-R-E-A, spread, S-P-R-E-A-D, spread across the width. Linear is usually how I describe those. Linear, all one level, left and right sand, common rock belt in the middle. Okay. So what I think I'm going to do for this build, because I kind of want to fit that in there, I'm going to move all of these grinders up top, and then I'll plumb them in. So I'm going to need to basically change all of this. So what I'll probably do, actually I don't need to do that. What I can do is, I'll do it from back here. Oopsie. This button. I'll do, sure, whatever. Yes, that's fine. So what I'm thinking of is, okay, that's annoying. I'm on the transform. I don't know why I was thinking. Yeah, I can put it there, and then that one can. Okay, yep. So I'm gonna end up putting all that stuff back down. Yep. Let's take that. Okay. So now from here, basically like that, and then this. Well, oopsie. This button. Okay. And then I need lab stands. Oh, do I want to move this all down? What is this? This is like 2.5 tiles. 1, 2, 2.5-ish. Yeah, it's fine. I can, if it fits right here, that's fine. I mean, I can probably remove that because I'm getting fuel on that side, so for this specific build, I can take that fuel line off and some of this off. Might be able to, so this is, because this post is here, so it's really 1 and a couple. This width, I think, is bigger than 1, so I'm very unlikely to, I can fit it in here for sure. I just don't think I'll get it past this area right here, so that's okay. So I just have 1 and a little bit, and this is a little bit more than 1. So yeah, I'm not gonna, I could slide these down a little bit, but I don't need to. But I do want the output to be over on this side, so I'm gonna bring all these to the right. But then for elevators, I'll just go like this. That'll work. Okay, and then I got those set up, so that's that. What am I out of? Planks, that's easy. I got those right here, extras. Okay, we're very close to getting our growth potions like dialed in. Not this most dense, but at least max throughput. Oh, not even max throughput, this is like quadruple max. Because yeah, one of these is just 60 clay powder, but I'm basically trying to do more than this. So like that setup there, I think it's for like half of these. So I kind of want to like add 50% more or double this. I forget what the math is. I'll do that probably next episode. I just want to get this sorted out. So that looks good. Okay, that's good. And then I'm gonna want to switch the belt direction. So let's go like that, and then let's change the belt direction, because this side where I'm standing is gonna get tucked, and then I'm probably gonna have to change and fix that. Okay. That looks good. Because that side's going to get tucked up over there, so I can get some rocks and toss them in there. It'll take a while for the system to prime, which is okay. And then I can combine 2 of these. So I'm going to bring these 2. No, we'll keep it right here, like this. And then I can combine those, transform like that. So that'll tuck back around, so that it goes like that. And then this next one, I'll scoot out 1 more, basically. Go like this, but an extra. And then I need 2 elevators, sort of. This one, I could wrap it around like this. Yes, no. I need that to be elevator number 4. No. And then I guess I could do number 4 back here, like that, I guess. And then, yeah, that'll work. Because then I'll still get my lines coming out this way. Everything will go this direction. Lab staying those back. Okay, those are the 2 outputs. So now let me clean up my inventory. And then I'm going to go ahead and put down... I'll just put them down over here to get rid of it. Down a wood chopper, chunky guy. Except I got rid of all my wood. Okay, now I can get rid of coke pounder. Yeah. I guess. Oops, definitely. Oh, alright. I'm just getting this up for now, so I'm just gonna clean that up so I don't get too confused later. Alright, I think I need to move all of this. What do I have? Oh, hey, look. I've got logs in here. I've got a place for you to go, sir. No, I always do that. I just expect the belts to be smart enough to let me build them backwards, you know? I'm gonna want a bigger box. Well, I mean, they'll come out of the box first, so it's whatever. Okay. I'll let that feed this system for a while, and then I'll work on that here in a second once I move this awesomeness. Oh yeah, I think I said that I had to move these. I don't know why. I know I had these. I was going to do some mushrooms somewhere, but I got distracted, most likely. I did not catch everything because I was trying to go too fast. Cut. Rotate. Okay. Now, let's see. So that's too far for sure. I'll bring it back 1 just to be sure, and then I'll go from... Maybe I'll go from this angle, because this... Oh, don't fall off the map, please. Okay, I do want to bring 1 gap. Oh, I could almost tuck it in, but... Okay, I'm just gonna go like this, because I want to keep 1 gap, and then... I think those belts... I mean, the belts could go underneath, but I'm just gonna play it safe. I mean, that's still pretty darn close to each other, but that's fine. You know, I could have tucked this belt underneath and got it closer and still kept my 1 gap. So yeah, I probably could have fit it tucked all the way down here. Do I want to? Sort of. I don't know. Now would be the best. Well, no, now it's not the best time because now it's really hard to select it. I mean, I just have to double shift. Okay, sorry. I'm stalling. I need to... Each one of these is 1 speed worth, so I'm going to need to do my sand. So I need double the sand. 280, 480. These, what I'll probably do is... I probably could have brought these up a level. I can still bring them up a level. Okay, let's set some of these up, and then I can make it more dense upstairs if I remake it. Or when I remake it. Yeah, assemblers. Because they're taking 2 inputs. What I'll do is, I guess, I'm going to start over here. And this. What's funny is some of those outputs are already basically at the right level. What do I need? Planks. I've got my extra planks in here. I was being careful with my inventory. I can get rid of that, so I can probably put some assemblers. What's the output of this again? So this will be clay. Excellent. So that clay, I need to get it over here. This I'm probably gonna stack on top of each other. Here, I need 1 of these to stay open. 30 per minute. I think it's even. I'll just wait until that one gets backed up. I think it's 30 per minute. Because I'm trying to... 30, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So I did them in groups of 180. So let's do the same, because I think each of these belts was 180. 180 per minute max on each belt. So yeah, we'll do that where each of these belts is 180. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 8, 15, 18. So six of these together, and then I'll have to feed it with 2 different belts to get the full throughput. So what I'll probably do is split these into 3 and then recombine them, because these are technically 240 each. So to get 180, if I split them into 3 first, then I'll get 6, what is that, 80 out of each, and then 80 and 80 is 160. Yeah, 160. So let's start with 3 of these. So I'll do that, and then we'll copy, 6 of these. That's what I meant to say. Then I'm gonna definitely need to move these, because I'm gonna have to do my belt split magic. I mean, maybe I can do it over here. Okay. Come on, I'm stuck. Like, not stuck, but... Okay. So then this will get divided. Let's go like that, and then this one needs to come over, and then like that. Okay. Yeah, I'll need to bring these down by 1. I could do this, I could bring this over 1 more. It doesn't really matter if it's tucked up here like this or not, but okay. That belt, well, just the division will go right here instead, so... Oh, let's see how we did for the day. Yeah, we're still doing really good on Jupiter. Looks like I'm selling everything. 5, 6, 630, something like that, 640 versus 300. Over 300 profit again. Very, very good. Okay, so this basically can come up like this. I'll still need to bring these all down. Probably 2, 1, 2. And then for combining, basically now that's 180. This one's 180. And then this one's 180. Alright, so that was 240. This one was 240. Divide by 3. You know, you get 90 each. No. Doing that wrong. You get 80 each, and then 80 added together is 160. And then this setup here is 160, well, technically 160 of charcoal powder, but it's actually 320 of sand. So that one there will feed 3 of these, and then that one will feed the next 3. Basically, I'm going to need a whole nother setup of this to do the next 3. And then as far as input goes, like how massively monstrous this is, that bottom line will feed 1 of these setups here. Whereas, you know, so if I double this, right, 2 of these, let me make sure I get my math right, because this will feed 1, 2, it feeds 2 out of the 3. Yeah, so if I triple this, right, so if I have 3 of these setups, I basically need 2 of those, and then it's only 3 of these lines. So if I triple this thing, then I'll have a little bit of extra sand, and then I'll be able to use all 5 lines. So very monstrous. For now, I'm probably just going to combine these back down, and then, I don't know, we'll see. I probably just need to put like my priority mergers together. So I think we'll do that. Because this first one's probably okay by itself once I start throwing stuff in there. But I'll probably just merge them just because it's a little unpredictable with my elevator stuff. But the bottom ones should have much better priority. Like those are all backed up, and then, you know, I'm just now starting to get a few trickle in from the top. So anyway, let's get these connected and stop messing around. Okay. So this will go, basically I need 1, let's do the right ones. 1, 2, 3, and then I can combine, and then I'll come down. I need to leave room, unfortunately. I'll try to do this. Oopsie. I still may not be enough room because I need to do the same thing here for these. I guess, yeah, no, I have to, because I need to leave that hole open for the elevators to come down. Okay, so that's those two, and then let's just do 3 more. That's fine. I guess I'll just do the left ones here because this belt is messing with me, but that'll work. Okay, now to combine these, I can start from right here. What I'll probably do is just combine maybe, I don't know. I'll start over here on my ropes, but that's okay. So theoretically, this one should be 180, and it should be able to feed that, so maybe I'll just do this. It's gonna be like that, and I can feed it from this side. I'll make it a little bit specific to this environment. Transpose, just like that. Let's get this going. Okay. Output. I think what I can do is 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me look at the outputs. No, I can do more than that. Because, yeah, that's a ton of input, and then the output is nil. So 30, 60, 90, and then plus a 90, 105, 135. Yeah, I'll just combine all these. And then the box down here, this for now. I'll put a big buffer box until and then I'll probably just cannon it over. Do I have recipes set on all of these? I do have recipes set. Oh, because I'm not getting sand. Doy. Let's get some sand. I just need money down from the bottom. So let's do like that. And then a buying guy. Bye-bye guy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Then a cannon. Can I put a little station on top of it to save space? Yep. Let's save some space. That is going to be limestone, yes, because I just need rocks. Okay. And I don't mind these tripling up, so let's get some sand going while I finish this belt stuff. So, oh, definitely don't do that. Yep, not that last one. Just those 3. Okay. And then this one. This is where I might combine these down. I don't know. We'll see. And then it looks funky because what I'll probably do is like this. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. There's the belt math. I'm just going to go that direction. You can start feeding those. I got the outputs connected. And then I'll probably just combine those top 2 down to this level. So everything's got to be level 2 anyway. That's okay. I'm running out of space. Are these working? They're working. I just need a lot of sand. This is obviously a lot of charcoal, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna end up building over this anyway. Alright, whatever. Or I just do this. That's all it is, yeah. So I can do one like that, and then these will get basically from this side. Just gonna combine these together, and then I'll probably just start collecting a lot of this. So let me put, how do I want to do? There's always different ways to sort of combine boxes together, but basically I'm gonna need a couple of these to do my filter boxes. And then I want, so we will do a priority box, priority, and then I'll just do maybe a couple storage boxes. We'll see. How can I mean, these small boxes are kind of nice because you can sort of tie them together and zigzag them, but these bigger boxes you kind of can, but you have to offset them. Yeah, I know how to do that. Okay, we'll just do that, and then I'll make a chain of boxes over here. Is there enough room? Now I need to raise them up by 1, so we'll raise those up by 1, and then the belts, oh yeah, I won't need this. I'm gonna turn it sideways so it'll be just like this, and then I'm gonna prioritize priority splitter with the priority on the bottom, which will feed It's the bottom belt. And then, yeah, I'm gonna raise up my storage boxes above this. Those will get split evenly. Then the priority will come to those belts. And then what I need to do is then, like that, and to my storage boxes. I'll just put, oh, it's gonna be a little funky. I'm gonna end up, yeah, because to do it, I have to like zigzag the boxes. So I'm gonna end up as why, because I didn't connect these. I'm like, why? No, yes, but no. I need that to go like that, and then this one goes like that. Okay. I'll let it empty out, and then it's kind of emptying. I'll let this back up is maybe the better thing to say. I'll let that back up before I give it a diversion. So the way to stagger these boxes together is basically you gotta offset the first one. So they basically, and then I think I'm doing this wrong. Yeah, it needs to be double wide. That's right. Okay, so no, don't put that one there. I always forget I can push escape. And then I guess what I can do, I'm just gonna use the bigger stands. Yeah, so to make it work, you basically need to have two of these available, and then you stagger the boxes. Okay, and then I just need to fill in those. I'm out of nails. Okay, so for these, I mean, I don't know how much extra I'm gonna get, so until I ramp up my sand production, basically the first one can go like that, and then, oh, it doesn't work. I need to, that's right. What I was thinking originally was correct, and then, but I do need my space, so basically I can go like this, and then rotate them, and then you can belt them together, or you can use these boxes to feed them. One more, that one feeds this one, and then, yeah, that one feeds this one, that one, oh, because I'm missing a stand. Okay, anyway, we'll give any extra, and I probably should do the same, and then what I should do is copy this like that, and then, oh, it didn't copy. Copy that. Oh, I can't really see to do this properly. I can kind of see. Here, I'm gonna do this real quick. And then I could probably snake one in over here. So if I take a couple of those, and then I could put one of these in right there, and then I could get some output. I need nails. Alright, let's go get some nails, and then we'll finish this setup. Oh, I need a... Let's grab some nails. I'm gonna finish this little organization thing. I'm gonna try to capture all of this charcoal output. Mostly because I need to make sure it doesn't back up. That's the other challenging part, is I need more sand, really, and this is just... This thing is the only thing feeding it right now, and it's... Well, I mean... Did I? No, I didn't even... Interesting. Yeah, this thing is just a monster. That's all I can say. Okay, but I'll put extra into boxes for now until I can upgrade my sand output, build a second level or something. I just needed to get more of this, and it still seems slow. Am I not? Oh, because I have a broken belt. That's an obvious reason why, and I need more planks. That makes all the sense in the world. Oh man. Alright, let's organize our inventory, and I picked up all of these. Okay, well, I'm not gonna take this box out yet. I don't have room to pick up everything. Let's go feed these back ones. Let's make sure this comes all the way through. I'm like, why is this system not working? Because I didn't see all the rocks missing. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, I won't judge it too harshly. But I may... Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these because I'm pretty sure I don't need them. That's why I wasn't worried about the bottom two levels. Something like there should be, absolutely should be enough. But what I can do, oh yeah. Oh, I need to fix that. That goes up there. I don't know if I'll add that later. Input on that side, that's fine. What I kind of want to do is flood this system for a little bit. Make sure it backs up down there before getting some extra. And then this one, what am I doing? I'm just feeding back into itself. I gotta pay attention. That one's going in, and then I need this one to go out and into this one. This is where I'm just gonna use belts, dude. These boxes are weird. It gives you a little extra capacity, but it's just weird. Okay. There we go. That's looking better. I mean, there's still a little bit of extra throughput. I believe it's sized correctly, so 369. Oh, it isn't sized correctly. Because that's 180. I messed those up completely. Okay. This line, that bottom line is supposed to feed 2 of these systems. And then I was going to combine the rest to feed that one in boxes, so okay. I'm glad I caught that now. Let's fix that. Yeah, now that it's not really backing up, it's going to give priority to that one, and then that one really does have enough, so let's do a splitter here. That is enough like that, and then I'm just going to combine all of those down to this level. All of those will now feed, oopsie, no, have clean this stuff up. So I might, if I do a splitter, I'll probably do it down here, because I'm gonna end up putting more input in. So right now I'm combining all 3 of those down here. Once I put the belt in, and then now I'll put the priority splitter down here, priority to the bottom, and then I'll bring my output out. What do I want to do? Eventually this is going to get longer, and I'm going to need a snake more, but I'll just bring those from a second story. Okay, alright, now we need to feed this with a lot of logs. Let's connect this up now. Planks. I keep calling them planks, but they're just logs. Okay. And then I have some extra charcoal I can feed in real quick while I've got time before the system ramps up. Let's flood this side over here, and then I could put it like this, and I'll split it. I'll flood this system as well. Make sure it's backed up nicely. Or there's, I mean, the other way to do it is just to come in here and load these up manually, I guess. I'll do that as well. It's like bypassing everything. It's okay. Oh, that's good. I'm getting enough sand. Oh yeah, because no, I did size that correctly, because this is all 240. Yep. It might be backing up a little, but it doesn't look like it's stuttering too much. This side looks good. Alright, let's see how we did, and I think I'm behind on missions, so hopefully I didn't miss out on some urgents, probably. Yeah, a lot of limestone, but we still have 50, 60 silver in profit today without doing any missions. Yeah, I may have missed a urgent. I don't know, maybe not. Very close to having my blast, or my whatever they're called, potions doing really well. So turquoise, I need 20 and 20, so I only need 40. That's 41, perfect. And now need lots of growth potions and soap. I might have some extra soap. That's glass. Where am I at? Here. Yeah, no, that's not backing up at all. Did I give myself a little box to guarantee? I feel like I want to have one down here. Guarantee I get some soap. I may have to go, I think I might have a box upstairs, so we gotta get growth potions, and then soap is upstairs as well. Okay, so growth potions, how many do I need? It's starting to back up a little bit. I need 30 and 30, so I need 60 total, so I'll split that. 69. Alright, do I have a little box of soaps? This is where my little box of soaps are. How many soaps do I need? I need pulleys downstairs, soaps, I just need 90, so I'll put those back, and then I can drop down right there. And pulleys, I need 90, so 2 stacks of pulleys. This box, that's my, I have extra feed on back in box. Alright, that makes some decent money. These are just random, so, but still, like, doubles the amount of profit I normally get in one day. Okay, I'll just cannon some of these over for now, and then I'll do it out of this one. Nope, that's not what I wanted. 3, rotate, probably flood it. Let's connect that back up. So 30 a minute, yeah, 6, 12, 18, 180, 30, 60, 90, 90, 120, 135. It's not really enough, even just for this one input here. And then I'm not exceeding this cannon's capacity. I mean, right now it'll just run at its max, which is 210, because I got a buffer box with a decent amount inside of here. So, or not 210. The cannon runs at 120. This feels like such an odd number, but sets of 3 makes sense because it's 180, or a set of 6 is 180, and then have this output to be basically 180 per shelf. These are, let me see if I can get to one that is running 15 per minute, right? And then there's 12 on a level, or, you know, 6 times 30 is 180. So each level of this is at max capacity, it'll do 180. So like this belt here, if it's running at full throughput, it'll be 180. And then right now I'm just combining the rest of it down into this little output over here. And then if there's any extras, I feed the rest of it in here. If there's extras, I'll put them in storage boxes. Maybe I'll do that for this first box. Is there belts below here? No. Oh, no. Definitely do not do that. That's a load from, I guess I have to do that, and then I can do this trickery to get, I do need that belt there, so this, I can do that trickery to get them down to the bottom. That's really weird. Did I connect? Oh, I did connect down. Okay, it automatically connected. I need to scoot it out one more. Yeah, the boxes automatically connect. They're a little bit better about that. Oopsie. Okay, I can feed that back in though. Alright, that little bit of trickery will get it down to the bottom. That's just a feeder, so if I want to feed some back in, this should only feed those boxes if it gets full. Okay, that's good. It's interesting. Let's watch this for a second. 16, 14, yeah. Oh well, I guess these will kind of even out. They'll either even out at 0 or they'll hover. Anyway, alright. This was feeding some charcoal nuggets. Don't need that right now. This thing is so slow chewing through logs. That's alright though. Okay, so now I can ramp up my my plank production quite a bit. So I can feed a lot of planks into this. I can still... No, I think these are pretty well max. I'm gonna take, how's my inventory look? And it looks kind of full. I need to, let's get rid of silver. I'm gonna get rid of pulleys, or copper. I always say silver. Get rid of copper. Get rid of the pulleys. Put this turquoise on a shelf. And maybe I'll put a few bronze rivets away. That goes away. This is I have extra pulleys box. Copper coins go in here. And then I can put extra nails on me, so I'll just throw them away. Okay. So that should get rid of one of those. That should get rid of one of these. Okay. That collapsed a couple spots. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs and pick up a whole bunch of planks. Feed the system. I go this way because this will get me right to where the planks are. Okay, so let's do this. So if I ever want to take stuff off again, I'll fill this box up for now. These, and we'll go feed this system. Ideally, I mean, this is It's only gonna get 240 per minute, but fill that up. Yeah, this is... Why is this backing up? I'm not getting fertilizer. I'm not getting fertilizer because it's probably not getting its own. No, this has it. What are you missing? You're missing basic fertilizer? Why am I basic fertilizer? No basic. You've got fuel. Can I see? You've got fuel. Oh, because I didn't put money into this system. Dummy. Okay, I'm gonna fix that right now. Money, you are right here. That's fine. Those things are 2 silver. This is 7 silver. Okay. I need to put a stand down. I think it fits over this nicely. Yeah, fits over that. And then I'm gonna need 2 of these. And then this one, I could probably double lab stand or double elevator, so I can put a elevator that goes like this onto a lab stand, and then that will let me get up here. Okay, now that will give me an elevator up, and then a buying portal, and then I probably need to put another set of lab stands. There might be just enough room for a cannon. Hey, it's almost like I planned it. Okay, now we just elevator up from that side. That brings money. This brings, I guess, I just need money. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. I just need money. That's also doable. That's easier. I forgot I already had a buying portal up there. Okay, we've got advanced fertilizer going again. And then now, let's take all of that. Let's plug this in for a second. Let's put a vampire on the belt is the way I think of this. I'll need to turn this belt sideways. I like to see those mushrooms back because I don't want it to accidentally steal. Which side's going out? That side's going out. Okay, let's put a vampire on the belt. Yes, I know. I'm like completely maxed out. Oh, and I have some rocks on me. It's probably too late. That's already full. There's 1 plank. Let's unload, and what I'll do is we'll start cannoning these, and then it doesn't really matter too much, but okay. Ah, those are full. Okay, let's do level 3. Interesting. Yeah, because this is feeding level 2, so that'll feed level 3, and then I'll put some more down, and I'll just have these feed level 4. Those are level 4. All of those. This one over here. Okay. Oh, I didn't even get this one connected, but it's alright. That should be fine. I'll just turn this one off. Just feeding back into the system. That'll return back to normal. Alright, just checking out the columns. So this is good. That's looking better. Getting nice spurts. These are looking better. Not quite backed up, which is okay. Am I getting fertilizer here? I think, yeah, this is sorting through advanced, except it just bypassed one because I really should sort all of it. I think I was doing this to make sure it didn't mess up, but I could probably, I don't know why that's on there. Oh, that's the, wait, I'm confused. Why is that one on there? Oh, that was a little box I could feed fertilizer back on the line. Okay, that's right. Yeah. So if I had some basic fertilizer on me, I could feed it in. I do have a few rocks. I can add it to a box over here. I can put these in here. These will feed these last 2. All right, this will be good. This is just temporary. Oh yeah, I can put some of these in here. And I'm probably getting a ton in my boxes now, because this is, I just flooded it with a whole bunch of planks. So all the planks that were backed up in the other system. Okay, this is still not scaled up, but we are very long episode. I don't know if I'm going to break this down into 2 or not, but if you guys stuck through it on this one, I really appreciate you watching. This was interesting one. Definitely pretty cool getting this thing working. This is a huge system. Got it finally working, so. Alright, y'all. Take care. Have a good day.
Okay.